Hello, welcome back. So I wanted to come on here and I wanted to really just chit chat with you for a minute. On my agenda, I actually wanted to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about Monat. I know I haven't really been talking a lot about Monat. I just been enjoying my summer. Let's be real. Summer is here, and I'm just loving it. I'm loving every moment of it, and I'm just trying to not regret every single day. I'm just trying to live my life the best way I possibly can. So that's kind of been on me and how I've been spending my days. But anyways, though, before I go into Monat and Monat products, I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys a little story. So once upon a time, there was a conversation that happened where this individual had told me a little bit about her scalp and how at one point it was dry. They went ahead, used Monat products, and it went away. But then over time, within using the same shampoo, they came to realize that that dry skin came back. And they had asked me, how does that happen? Why does it happen? Like, what's going on? And I thought, wow, that's a really good question, because I never really thought about that. It's very similar to, at least for me, I always thought of it like this, where, it's like playing a sport. Once you know all the rules, you can pretty much play the sport at any given age. You know what I mean? It's like a one fit all kind of thing. And for me, I was like, yeah, that's totally, like, I actually thought the same thing. You use one shampoo, you're good enough, you're good to go, kind of thing. Never have I ever thought that you had to actually switch things up. So I went ahead, before I go into that, I went ahead and talked it over with my mentors, because I was really curious about this answer myself. I was like, okay, seriously, like, how, why, what, like, I need to know this, because this is really important, especially if people are asking questions and stuff. So I'm like, okay, explain it to me. And basically, bottom line is that when you are using your shampoo, whatever shampoo it may be, but here in with Monat, you use the shampoo that was recommended to you, and it will be able to help you with that one problem. So for instance, if your problem is having dry skin, dry scalp, the shampoo will help you with that dry scalp. However, it will only help you with that one thing. Granted, you know what I mean? So like, if you think of like a baby, okay, at one given point, all the baby ever drank was milk, right? Whether it was from mommy's milk or whether it was from like a bottle, formula, whatever type of milk it is, okay, they're only really drinking liquid. Their food is liquefied, and it pretty much stays that way for kind of a while. But at some given point, they started to develop teeth. They started to develop a little bit better of an immune system, to the point that now they can eat solids. And now you have to change the food, because liquid, it will only get them full for oh so long, and then they're starving, right? If you take that analogy and you put it towards your hair, that's the exact same thing that happens. Not saying that the shampoo didn't do its job. It did do its job. But now your hair is requiring for more. Alrighty, I took care of the scalp. What else you want? What about the dry? What about like my frizz? What about the my length? What about the thickness? What about my curls? What about my straight hair? What about my shine? What about my split ends? You can't expect one shampoo to do all of that, And so with Monat, and why I wanted to bring up this is because like I said, with Monat, they do advise you to use one shampoo for a while, and then to switch it up, because your hair has other issues, like I've already mentioned, that you might not ever be aware of. So for me, how does this tie in and stuff? For me, that's exactly what I did. my first shampoo that I used was, I believe it was with the volume, because I realized that like my hair was just so thin. Then later on I came to realize, well girl, if you want your hair to be thicker, you can't just take care of just the top part, you know. You have to get into your scalp. And so that's where, you know, washing your hair twice is very important. If you are with Monat, you'll know that it's very important for you to wash it twice. One is to deep clean your scalp, and then the other one is to deep clean your hair as well. You know, unfortunately, if you think of like layers, or you think of, yeah, let's say layers for instance, okay? And you're in a cold area, wearing just like a one thin layer of, you know, like a jacket, something that's like very, very, very thin, you're not going to want to wear that like in a blizzard, right? You're going to want to layer up, because of the fact that with the cold, with everything that's going on, wherever you may be, you know, you don't want it to be blocking. You want to be able to block it so you can survive that winter. Or if you do it vice versa, for like the heat, for instance, you know, over here, you wouldn't wear, you know, clothing for blizzards here in Hawaii. You just wouldn't use that. But what you would use though is anything that's like water protected, anything that's going to, or anything that's like water resistant, you know. And sometimes you do have to layer up in order to get it so that the water doesn't necessarily seep through all your clothes and you're not freezing. Yes, Hawaii does get cold, but no, it doesn't get as cold as other places. It's just the fact that the humidity can be real, and sometimes when you are wet and you still got that breeze coming through, yeah, it's a little bit colder than usual. So again, when it comes to washing your hair and washing it twice, use the first one as in to really get it, really seep through, okay? And then you use the second time to wash it as in like it's gonna actually do the follicles of your hair itself. So, like I said in the beginning, I was using the volume shampoo. I had switched off to Renew shampoo, since Renew shampoo is really, really good. It really does seep through. It doesn't only take care of your hair, but it also takes care of your scalp as well, which is something that I came to realize was really important, and that's where I really need to start. And so I used that for a while actually. But at some given point though, I was like, okay, I feel like my hair now I feel like I'm stripping my hair and I'm not necessarily getting the texture that I needed. And so then I started using the Vinegar Shampoo, and trust me when I say that one was amazing up until I ran out of it. And then once I ran out of that one, I am now currently using my husband's, because he doesn't use that much anyways, and he's had this for almost a year. Yeah, one full freaking year of just using this one thing here. And so anyways though, I've been using this, especially with the fact that like I've been to the beach more often, so I only really wash my hair twice a week. And within utilizing this twice a week, I mainly focus on like Saturdays and Fridays, because that's when I go to the beach, and that's where like I have, yeah, that's just kind of like, I don't know how else to explain it other than that's kind of just been my life, you know, is going to the beach. And by using the black shampoo, it does help to get all that sand out, to, you know, kind of just rinse it and really be prepared for the following week and stuff. So that's what I've been using for my hair. And then of course for shampoo or for conditioner wise, I try my best never to use conditioner, just because of the fact that this one has a combo. It is a shampoo and conditioner, you know. But if I do feel like it needs a little bit more moisture, I tend to only use this, and I use this every other week, and it's the Advanced Hydration or Hydrating and Shower Mask with Rejuvenate. So that is what I've been using, and I think I've only been using this like maybe only a handful of times since I got it, and I believe I got this back in either February or March. So it was with the flash sale that I got. As you can clearly see, it's actually been living in my shower, so all the water residue is still on there. But anyways, though, that is all that I really wanted to talk to you about with shampoo and how to just take care of your hair a little bit better. Again, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. But as always, though, just know that there are always more to taking care of yourself, whether it's your hair, skin, wellness, or just in general. There's always more education than what you think you know. And so don't be afraid to educate yourself just a little bit in order to know just a little bit more of how to best take care of yourself. But other than that, though, have a good one.